Hey Yogis, my name is Megan Fuller and welcome to Mindful Yoga with Megan, my first ever YouTube channel. Through this channel, I'm so excited to be able to share with you all the amazing benefits of yoga alongside maybe some dance yoga, Pilates workouts and many different yoga flows. Today's class, please join me in this beautiful yoga flow to be able to help you to de-stress and release any anxiety and negativity you might be feeling. And when you're ready, follow me to your mats and let's get started. We're going to begin today seated in a comfortable position. Feel free to grab a pillow to sit on. This may help you to lengthen your spine. Feel as if a little piece of string is pulling you up through the crown of your head. Then place your hands either on your knees or in your lap. We're going to begin to focus on our breath, so closing our eyes, inhaling, hold it, and exhaling. Feel your shoulders drop. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale. As we sit here, notice how your body's feeling today. Do you notice any tension in the neck and the shoulders? Any aches or pains? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, bring the arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale, draw the hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, draw the belly into the spine, squeeze the shoulder blades together, cactus those arms, fingers nice and wide. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. And again, cactus your arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, draw the belly in towards the spine, engaging your core. Inhale, draw the arms all the way up, and exhale, sigh, release. Now place the right hand on the right side of the body. Inhale and exhale, side stretch, open up through the chest. As you exhale, lengthen through that right arm and the left arm. See if you can look over at the left hand. And exhale, side stretch. You might want to see if you can lower the forearm on the floor, but make sure those sit bones are connected with the floor. Exhale, sweep over, willows in the wind. On the other side, opening up through the chest. Draw that right arm back. See if you can look over at that hand. Inhaling and exhaling. Seeing if you can release the forearm on the floor, but that really does not matter if you can't. And exhale over to the other side. Enjoying the side stretch here. Pressing away with that right hand and opening up. Deep breath in. Take the opportunity to fill up your lungs. And exhale, release over to the other side. Inhale, opening up the chest. Press away with your left hand and open up. Release that right arm behind you. Look over your shoulder. And exhale, sweep yourself back round. In your own time, we're bringing that arm up and round, hand to touch the floor, and exhale as you sweep and come round. We're stretching through our side here, opening up our rib cage, improving spinal and rib cage mobility, creating an expansiveness of the lungs which can make breathing easier. As we finish our last round of these, meet me back in the center and begin with some nice neck stretches. Bring the chin to the chest. Bring the hands out either side of you. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale and look up to the sky. And exhale, drop your ear to the right shoulder. Slowly roll your head, chin to chest, ear to your left shoulder. Releasing through the right side of the neck as we roll our head round, dropping the right ear to the right shoulder. Now just take your chin to the right ear and feel the difference. Then roll your head to look up to the sky and drop the chin to the left. And again, slowly bringing your head up and round. Remembering to breathe as you come all the way around. Remembering to keep a nice length through the spine as we release through our neck. Maybe swapping the direction. Just taking your time. Really feel the release of tension on each side of the neck. Coming back to center. Then coming onto your knees at the back of your mat. Inhale, draw your arms up and round. Bring them in front as you interlace your fingers. You exhale. You want your ears in line with your forearms. Inhale, draw your arms back and see if you can interlace your fingers and place the tops of your hands on the back of your mat. Release the head and neck into the shoulders. Inhale, fill up your lungs as you open up your chest, your heart. Exhale, drawing the chin to the chest, rounding through the arms and interlacing the fingers one more time. Ears in line with forearms. Inhaling and exhaling. Place your hands on the floor, tabletop position. You want the knees in line with the hips and hands in line with shoulders. We're going to begin with a nice cat-cow stretch. So beginning with the lower spine, the lumbar spine. Slowly releasing your chest down to the floor and looking up. Inhale. As you exhale, beginning the same way, the lumbar spine. Push your hands away from the floor and arch through your back. Inhaling, coming back into your cow posture, releasing the head up. And exhaling, rounding into your cat's posture. Now take this in your own time, with your own breath, as you inhale into cow and exhale into cat. Cat-cow pose is brilliant for increasing flexibility of the neck, shoulders and spine, helps to release stress, lower back pain and sciatic problems, as well as stretching out the muscles of your hips, back, chest and lungs. Now feel free to get a little groovy with it. You might want to round through the spine, over left to right, or you might want to stay in neutral cat-cow, allowing that fresh blood flow to enter the spine. Now coming back to neutral spine, readjusting our hands if we need to so they're under our shoulders, and we're going to bend through our elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbows in, releasing up into Cobra, slight bend in the elbows. For 3 to release down into Sphinx, forearms to the floor, elbows under shoulders, if this Cobra pose is too much for your back. Inhaling, take the opportunity to fill up your lungs. And exhale, come onto your hands and knees. Bring the hands back underneath your shoulders if they're not already there. Tuck the toes under and release the hips up to the sky. Sit bones high. Downward facing dog. Now pedal out those feet 2 seconds at a time to really feel the deep stretch into each hamstring. Downward dog is a perfect pose for lengthening through the spine, opening up the chest. So you really want to draw that chest as close to your thighs as you can, opening up the shoulders, releasing through the hips, the hamstrings, and also helps to calm the mind as the blood flow is sent straight towards the brain. Inhale, we're going to release our right leg up to the sky, open up the hip and bend the knee. Look over to your opposite armpit. And as you exhale, you're going to draw your knee in towards the chest and step in between the hands. You can help it if you need to. Now step that left foot in slightly as you want to keep your hips nice and square. And as you inhale, we're going to bring the arms all the way up to the sky, fingers nice and wide. Exhale, draw the arms back and behind. Grab onto either the elbows or interlace the fingers behind you. Palms facing up. Deep breath in, slight back bend. Look up to the sky, opening up the chest to the heart, improving balance, stability, strengthening through the legs. Inhale and exhale, draw your body forwards, arms are out in front of you, fingers nice and wide. Exhale, we're placing the hands on the floor and stepping forward. Bend the knees as much as you need to, forward fold. Grab hold of either elbow and rock from side to side, ragdoll. Releasing through the head, let the neck relax. Let the shoulders relax and hands down to the floor. Inhale, find length through the spine, place the hands on the shins. And exhale, forward fold. Slowly roll yourself all the way up to standing. Inhale, bring the hands all the way up, palms to touch. And exhale, swan diving down, forward, hands to the floor. Bend the knees and step back with your left foot and your right foot. We're lowering the knees to the floor now, bringing ourselves all the way up, and then placing our hands just above our glutes on our lower back. Our fingers facing downwards and our thumbs at either side of our side. Tuck the toes under. Inhale deeply, draw the belly to the spine and slowly lower yourself back. You can either stay here or place the tops of your hands on your heels. Now don't worry if you can't go as far as me. It's not about how far you go, but about really feeling the benefits. We're enabling our spine to release and relax, to let go of any stress and tension, and improving respiration. Inhale and exhale. Slowly drop your glutes down to your heels and walk the hands forward. Bring the tops of the feet to the floor. Draw the hands all the way forward. Child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, round through the spine. Slightly drop the hips to the floor before you round yourself back and take your child's pose. One more time. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Inhaling, come back to child's pose. Drop the forehead to the mat. Allow your mind to feel calm. Slowly come back to tabletop, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and release yourself up, downward dog. Just finding what feels right for your body here, pedaling out the feet if you want to. Inhaling and exhaling. leg up to the sky, open up the hip and bend the knee. And as you exhale, you're going to slowly draw that knee in towards the chest and step in between the hands. You can help it if you need to with your left hand. Align your foot so your ankle is under your knee. And draw the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, bring the hands all the way up to the sky. High lunge. As you exhale, interlacing the fingers behind you, palms facing upwards, or the option to hold on to the elbows. Finding what feels good for you in your body right now. Slight back bend, look up, allowing the chest to open. Draw the chin to your chest. And as you exhale, draw the arms over and forward and place the hands on the floor. Step forward, forward fold, bending through the knees. Inhale. Place the hands on the shins, find length through the spine, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, forward fold, bend those knees, and slowly roll yourself up, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, bring the hands all the way up to the sky. And exhale, place the hands to your heart center. Now you're going to come all the way down to the floor. We're going to come onto our backs. Our feet are at hip width distance, and we're going to place our right ankle on our left leg, making sure we flex that right foot, and slowly releasing the leg up. Flexing in our left foot as well now, placing and interlacing the hands behind that left thigh, and applying a little bit of pressure. You always have the option to hold on to the shin here if you'd rather, placing the hand on top of the shin if that's not too much for you, and circling your ankle back and forth, our reclined pigeon pose. Stretching through our thighs, groin, psoas muscles. Now, if your hands aren't already there, interlace behind your thigh and release that left foot up to the sky. Apply a little bit of pressure. Really flexing through our left foot as we release for our hamstrings. And slowly release back down to the floor. Now we're going to bring our arms out at shoulder width and slowly drop both legs over to the left side. Make sure that that right shoulder blade stays connected to the floor, so this protects your shoulder and your spine. And maybe take your left hand to your right knee. Help that knee down slightly. Our supine twist. Bring your gaze over to the right side as we relax and realign through our spine. Hydrate through our spinal discs. And remember to breathe, inhaling and exhaling. When you're ready, slowly come back up to neutral. Bring both legs out and just give them a shake. Notice the difference between right and left. Coming onto the other side now, so placing the left ankle on the right knee. Interlacing the fingers behind that right thigh. Inhale, exhale. You have the choice to interlace the fingers over the shins if that's what feels right for you. And circle your ankle, making sure to keep that left foot nice and flexed. Circling your ankle round the other way. Now interlacing your fingers back behind your thigh if you're not already there, and releasing that right foot up to the sky, applying a little bit of pressure. Releasing through the hamstrings now. And slowly releasing, bringing the hands out at shoulder width, adjusting your hips so you slowly release both knees over to the right side. making sure that left shoulder blade stays connected with the floor. You could help that left knee down with your right hand, remembering to breathe as you inhale and exhale. We're releasing through our lower back here. This is perfect for if you have back pain. We're looking over to the left side, allowing our body to relax, our mind to relax. Inhale and exhale. We're going to come back up to center. Draw both knees in towards the chest now. Now hug behind the thighs, draw the belly to the spine and rock back and forth. What this does is like your own little self-massage, so it's massaging all the way up through your spine. It should feel really amazing on your back. Inhale, draw both knees in now and circle both knees out. Exhale, draw them in. Inhale, draw them out. Exhale, draw them in. Inhale, draw them out. In your own time, just circling through the knees, opening up through the hips. Now reverse this action and go the other way. Feeling the release here. Now grabbing hold of the outer edges of your feet, we're going to draw both soles of the feet together, a reclined butterfly. Inhale, and as you exhale, releasing both feet up to the sky, happy baby pose. Ananda Balasana. Happy baby increases vitality, is stress relieving, relieves tightness in the neck, and opens up the inner thighs and groin. Inhale, draw the right foot in towards the pelvis. And if you like, you can try releasing through that left leg. If you don't, that doesn't matter. You just stay with the bent knee. Now coming on to the other side, drawing the left foot in towards the groin and releasing that right leg out, either bending the knee or releasing all the way. Inhale, exhale, coming on to the other side again, drawing the right foot towards the groin and the left leg out, either bent or straight. Inhaling and exhaling, coming on to the other side. Inhaling and exhaling, releasing all the way back out into happy baby, releasing through the lower back and sacrum, relieving stress and fatigue. Exhale, bring the feet out, the legs out, and just give both legs a shake. Finding what feels right for you here. You can rock both knees from side to side, just moving through the hips, the spine and the legs. Inhale, come back to neutral. And as you exhale, draw yourself all the way up to seated. We're going to flex through our feet. Inhale, bring those arms all the way up. And exhale, place them down beside you. Fold forward, walk the hands. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, walk the hands slightly more. Now keep going until you've found the perfect point for you. And if you find any pain in your lower back, just release back up. It's not about how far you can go, but really feeling the release and the benefits. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly roll yourself back up and come back to laying on your back as we finish in Shavasana, your final pose. Shavasana is your time to thank yourself. You've taken the time to breathe, do something for your mind, body, and health. Hopefully you leave this session feeling a little lighter, more relaxed, and less anxious. Inhale and exhale. You've taken the time to show up for yourself, show yourself some love, and release. So whenever you come back to those anxious moments, remember to come back to your breath, as your breath is your power. And all you need to do is slow it down by inhaling and exhaling. You can either stay here in Shavasana or join me, rolling onto your side and coming back up to a seated. Inhale all those good vibes. Exhale, bring the hands to Anjali Mudra. Inhale, rise. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, bring the hands all the way up. And exhale, release. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you're feeling calmer, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Namaste.